The Conquest of Dubai by Alexandra Eala. A new age starts. What's going on, everyone? Here's what happened in Dubai yesterday night. You may have thought, yeah, another tennis upset, after reading the headlines. But believe me when I say that this wasn't your typical match. Imagine this. The night is Tuesday, qualifying in the first round of a WTA 1000 competition. These early games are usually quite conventional. There were a few hundred or so ardent tennis fans strewn about, giving each other courteous golf claps in between shots. The feeling is familiar to you. However, that mold was totally destroyed last night. Duty-free tennis in Dubai at this level of competitiveness, championships just went through something I've honestly never seen before. And I'm referring to hundreds of people going completely crazy over a 20-year-old athlete who the majority of casual fans have never heard of. Alexandra Eala is her name. I have been covering tennis for years, and a qualifying feels like the last chance. Last night, I witnessed the legends perform the atmosphere. Reporters who have been covering this sport for decades claim that they have never seen anything like it. We are discussing the spirit of the World Cup final. Loudness level at a concert. For a qualifying only. The Filipino population in the United Arab Emirates made a strong appearance. When I say force, I mean that they brought the intensity of a Sunday final to a warm-up game on Tuesday night. There are flags everywhere. Chants that continued. The kind of fervent backing that typically requires years to develop. This is the result of a sport giving a large community a cause to support at last. The place exploded as Eala stepped out to confront Hailey Baptiste. We are discussing decibel levels comparable to those of Federer and Nadal during their heyday. Security actually appeared overburdened. For these preliminary stages, tournament organizers were frantically trying to figure out how to manage people they had never anticipated. And here's why this is important. Serena Williams' retirement left tennis in quest of its next cultural star. Yes, we currently have amazing champions. Iga Swiatek is in complete control. Although Aryna Sabalenka has a lot of power, who has the ability to convince someone who has never watched tennis to purchase a ticket and stand in queue for hours? Eala gave a clear response to the query last night. Hashtag the match itself. She moved forward. Defeated Baptiste 6-4 in the opening set. Then, with the score down 0-1, Baptiste had to quit in the second owing to an injury to his abdomen. This is what counts, even though it's not the cleanest finish. Eala had to earn that first set. She was forced to labor for each and every point by Baptiste. Eala had to catch up, be patient, and play good tennis under extreme pressure after falling behind early. She might have broken down a year ago, but this Alexandra Eala understands how to manage the situation. You'd think Eala had just won Wimbledon when the umpire halted play after Baptiste retired. The audience went completely crazy. People are trying to get close by reaching over obstacles. During changeovers, she would yell her name, attempting to seize her towel as though it were a memento from the performance. That isn't typical tennis conduct. Rockstar territory is that. Hashtag why everyone is going crazy. There are around 1 million Filipino expatriates in Dubai. They have developed the city and worked in every industry you can think of, but they have primarily watched other people's heroes on the sidelines when it comes to sports. Everything was altered by Eala. To them, she is more than simply a tennis player. The representation of her. She is evidence. She is a person who embodies their own narrative. Working overseas, persevering, and overcoming obstacles. That forges a bond that goes well beyond simply enjoying excellent tennis. Sula Talik, the tournament director, now has it. He has addressed the situation in public. There are 3,000 Filipino workers in Dubai duty-free alone. It's more than just a demographic figure. That is an army that purchases tickets, dons merchandise, and produces a unique touring atmosphere. Eala's opponent, world number 8 Jasmine Pauini, has acknowledged that she has never seen something comparable for a player rated 40th in the world. You could see she wasn't merely being courteous when she referred to Eala as huge for tennis. She sounded really careful. Hashtag what is truly going on here. Allow me to put this in context. Eala wasn't even in the top 150 at this time last year. She's currently ascending and breaking into the top 40. It isn't hype. That is genuine progress supported by tangible outcomes. However, The Eala era is more than just rankings. It has to do with what she stands for in Southeast Asian tennis. Lena was in China. Southeast Asia has been waiting for someone similar to Naomi Osaka, who is from Japan. The WDA is aware of the issues involved. They are in dire need of a celebrity who can reach the 600 million people in Southeast Asia. Eala's social media activity is comparable to that of the top 5 players. Crowds are guaranteed to be sold out for her matches. She essentially embodies the ideal of a marketing department, and her financial strength allows her to endure. Her capacity to fill seats ensures that she will have opportunities even if she experiences a difficult period. She won't require favors, though, given the way she's playing. All of this is something she is earning. The true test is still to come. Next up comes 8th-ranked Jasmine Pauini, a Grand Slam finalist. Quick, reliable, and very skilled in combat. We learn how genuine this is at this point. Pauini is entering an unfriendly setting, not because of anything she did wrong. In actuality, she is very likable. However, she is in the way of the crowd's hero narrative. There will be a lot of intensity in that atmosphere. It's more than simply a rating gain if Eala can match Pauini or even pull off the unexpected, unique discourse. That's a declaration that she can manage top-tier competition while bearing the dreams of an entire country on her shoulders. In the grand scheme of things, there is a Filipino idea known as bayanihan, or communal oneness. Everyone is cooperating to achieve a common objective. The picture that springs to me is of an entire community working together to lift a house. That's what took place in Dubai. Those admirers weren't only onlookers. They made a concerted effort to support Eala during every difficult time. They became louder when she was down. When she won a significant point, she was completely free. Eala has a legitimate advantage as a result. It frightens adversaries. When she's exhausted, it provides her more energy. She has an established home court anywhere there is a sizable Filipino diaspora, whether it be in the Middle East, Europe, or North America. Tennis organizers are still working out how to deal with it. Fans were once advised to sit down and keep quiet by security. I wish you luck on it. A tidal wave cannot be stopped. You simply need to endure it. ## what follows. Tennis's business side is already adapting. Eala's image will soon appear on every billboard in Dubai. Her worth as an endorser is soaring. Even in the preliminary stages, networks are interested in airing her matches. She is evolving into what basketball refers to as a franchise player, a person around whom your marketing is focused. But let's face it, there is a problem. The work is only getting started. The excitement is enjoyable. I like the Rockstar label. Loud fans, however, will not intimidate Pauini. She is bringing everything she has. Whether the frenzy converts into championship-level tennis will be shown in this upcoming encounter. Can Eala use this energy to accomplish something she has never done before? Can she astound Dubai with her play as well as her popularity? ## last thoughts. In athletics, there are occasionally moments that stand out above the others. Something that forces you to pause your current task and give it your whole attention. That was the case last night in Dubai. Eala accomplished more than simply defeat Hailey Baptiste. She expanded the size of a tennis stadium. A celebration of opportunity, identity, and representation. She demonstrated that an Asian woman may be the card's main attraction. She demonstrated that you can be the most adored person in the building even if you are not in the top 30. The traditional guard is changing. This sport is being revitalized with new enthusiasm. And you can't ignore what's going on here, regardless of whether you're an avid tennis fan or just someone who enjoys fantastic sports narratives. You raised the standard for the fans that came to Dubai. For the remainder of the year, the WTA will discuss that environment. The stage is yours, Alex Eala. The illumination is bright. The sound is overwhelming. The entire globe is observing. Let's watch your next move. Every aspect of the Pauini showdown will be covered. I feel like the shockwaves are just getting started, and this story is only being started. I appreciate you watching.